What's up, guys? I am here playing some Magic the Gathering Arena. So first of all, I want to apologize for the lack of content here on the JM Casual channel. Like I said, this channel is just going to remain something that I do for fun. I'm not going to really stress myself out trying to stick to a specific schedule. I just haven't had time to get the videos coming up, but don't worry. Persona 4 and Sekiro playthroughs are not dead. They are going to keep going. I just simply haven't really had the time to edit and make the gameplay and all that stuff. But today we're doing a quick little video here. I wanted to play the new Magic the Gathering expansion, the War of the Spark, that just came out about a week ago. And we're going to do a little sealed pool here. So if you don't know how sealed works in Magic, basically you get 6 packs, and you got to build a deck out of those 6 packs. So let's see what we can do here. First, it's going to show me my rares. Each pack has 1 rare, so we got 6 rares to work with here. Oh, wow. These blue cards are really, really good. Fibblethip is like fine. Commence the Endgame is very good in a control deck, and Rolesque is very good as well. So definitely leaning blue-green from what I've seen here. Karn's Bastion is also a great card too. Just in long games, this will just generate so much value for you. So yeah, kind of the gimmick with this set is that there are a ton of Planeswalkers, more than like any other set. So you can see I've got tons of Planeswalker cards probably just in my pool here. So yeah, Davriel, he's one. All kinds of stuff. So let's look at our colors and decide what colors we're going to want for this deck. So white, we actually have some good white cards here. Law-Rune Enforcer is very good. Prison Realm is very good. Trusted Pegasus, very good. We actually have some pretty decent white cards. Not like a ton of playables in white, but the ones we do have are good. Blue, so we were definitely leaning blue. Fibblethip. Callous Dismissal is actually a really good card. Do not underestimate the power of Callous Dismissal. It returns something to the opponent's hand, which doesn't really give you card advantage, but for tempo, it's really good. And a lot of blue and red cards in this set get synergy from casting non-creature spells, so this is something to consider. Narset. Oh, see, here you go. Reveal a non-creature, non-land card from the top 4 of your deck. So again, if you have cards like this, which are instants and sorceries, that can be really good. Spellkeeper Weird is kind of junk. It's kind of slow, but in sealed, games tend to go really long. So a card that's a relevant body early, plus you can get a valuable instant or sorcery back, that can be good. Contentious Plan is also pretty decent. Rescuer Sphinx, what is this? Return a non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1. Okay, that's kind of weird, I guess, but decent body. This is a great card. Card advantage, always good. This is a great card, too, for Spells Matter. Yeah, overall, blue is looking very, very strong. So the question is, are we going to try to go blue-green so we can play that rare, or maybe some other colors here? Sorin's Thirst, a great card. Davriel is a great card. Obnixilus's Cruelty is a great card. Lots of good black removal here. Kind of tempting me to play blue-black. Vraska's Finisher is also pretty good for getting rid of creatures. This is a good card, too, just for like a curve filler. Let's look at red here. Looks like a lot of aggressive cards for red. Yeah, red's looking fairly weak to me. This card is good for card advantage. Raging Crunch is solid just as like a curve filler. Invading Manticore is solid, but like nothing is really jumping out at me from red as like must play. Give a +1 counter or proliferate. That could be decent. Jiang Yu is a good card, but our green is actually looking a little bit weak. Oh wow, we have Dovin too. This card is good in control. Gleaming Overseer, this card is good. Blue-black is looking really good. I don't actually think Ashiok is very strong in limited. Like, you can deck the opponent, I guess, but is that really what we want to be doing? Oh, wow. Invade the city. Talk about a Spells Matter deck. Wow, that card would be really good. Oh, wow. We have Merfolk Skydiver and Roalesk. That is very, very strong. Plus, we actually do have a little bit of fixing here because we have a Gateway Plaza. We could run one of those. I'd probably run Karn's Bastion too. Run Roalesk. I really want to run blue-green because these two cards are just straight up bombs. So this card, even though it's only a 1/1 for 2, you can make it a 2/2 for 2 the turn you play it. Plus, it has insane late-game value. You can just repeatedly proliferate. So like blue-green proliferate, I think is really what we're going to be looking for. In case you don't know, proliferate means any creatures or planeswalkers you have with counters on them, you can give them an extra counter. So if something has a +1/+1 counter, like this guy can give, ooh, Hexproof is actually good if we're doing a proliferate deck. Put +1/+1 counters on it, and he can't be removed. That's pretty sick. Bloom Hulk, also good in a proliferate deck. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Anyway, so yeah, you can basically just give anything with a +1/+1 counter, you can give an additional +1/+1 counter. Or your planeswalkers, since their loyalty is considered a counter, it'll give them 1 extra loyalty. So I think we want Dovin. He's just solid removal. Well, not really removal, but stall. He stalls the board pretty well. I think we're going to want this guy. I don't know if we want 2. 2 drops are not really where you want to be in Sealed. Sealed generally comes down more to value. But we might just end up needing it to have enough playables. We'll see. We'll come back to that. We definitely want Dambreaker, more proliferate. We definitely want Commence the Endgame. Definitely want Thunderdrake, Tamiyo's Epiphany. Great cards. We just have a ton of good cards in blue. I think we will run this Sphinx because it has the possibility to enter with a +1/+1 counter, and that will just give us more proliferate targets. I don't really think we want Stealth Mission. I just don't think this card is that good. Maybe in like an aggressive deck it would be good, but that's not really where we want to be. We definitely want Fibblethip. Do we want Spellkeeper Weird? That's an interesting question. Let's count our instants and sorceries. How many do we have right now? 1, 2. We just have 2. We just have 2 right now. So we could have like 3, 4, 5. That's not really enough to build around spells, I don't think. And the same with Narset, like, I don't know. Do we really want to do this with only like 5 sorceries? Although this can draw us planeswalkers, so that's worth noting. Non-creature, non-land. Yeah, it can draw us planeswalkers, which we do have 2 of those. So maybe we do want Narset. We probably want Jace's Triumph. It just draws you 2 cards, which is very decent. We probably want Contentious Plan. Proliferate is good. I think I'll take Callous Dismissal too. Just because this gives us a 1/1 token that we can proliferate on. Seems very solid to me. I am not very into Kasmina's Transformation. This just doesn't really get rid of that many things that you care about. Especially because you can't use it on army tokens. I'm just not a huge fan of that. Kind of tempted to throw in Spellkeeper Weird just because, like, we're short on playables and we have some pretty crazy card draw spells. So this could give us back one of those and we can really outvalue the opponent. So I think generally the game plan here is going to be grinding the opponent out. I think that's what we're going to be looking to do. Try to survive to the late game and then just have so much card advantage that the opponent can't come back from it. We do have to be careful not to deck ourselves. Only 35 cards, so we got to look for 5 more. Arlen's Wolf is like fine. It's playable, so maybe I should throw it in. Snare Spinner, a 1/3 reach. It gets a buff when blocking flyers. That just seems bad to me. Maybe we'll run the other Pollen Bright. We could run Nissa's Triumph. This card is good because it gets 2 lands out of your deck. So if we were like a more controlling deck, maybe we would actually want this. But the big issue I'm seeing here is it being double green mana. It's gonna be kind of hard to cast this, but we'll give it a shot maybe. Okay, so we need 3 more. Teferi's Time Twist is actually not bad. The kind of the thing that makes me not want to run it though is that we just don't have that many proactive early plays. Maybe we'll run Arlen's Wolf. That's a proactive early play. We could run Iron Bully. He works well with Proliferate, but he's just generally a weak card. We could also run Ashiok. If we are trying to outvalue our opponent, then maybe like the mill strategy would work well. I just don't think Steady Aim is any good. I think this card's pretty bad. Primordial Worm, we don't need it. That's the thing. Like, we really don't need Primordial Worm, I don't think. Maybe we'll try Ashiok. And the thing is, this is something I heard Louis Scott Vargas talking about on YouTube. A very well-known Magic player. That Dovin actually gets better the more Planeswalkers you have, because he prevents damage from the opponent, from the opponent's creatures. So you can just let your other Planeswalkers keep ticking up and not risk the opponent hitting it with their creatures. So that's pretty nice. So maybe last one we will do Teferi Time Twist. I don't know. Maybe I'm underrating Stealth Mission. This is really good with the Crocodile. It works really well with the Crocodile, but I think Teferi's Time Twist might be better. This can also save Planeswalkers, which is pretty nice. And it refills Planeswalkers' loyalty counters, so I think I like that. So we're very heavy on 2s, but a decent amount of our 2s are cantrips, which is nice, meaning they draw a card. Like these 2 both draw a card. This draws us land. The Proliferate trigger off that could be really good. I think I'm pretty happy with this deck. Basically, we're aiming to outvalue the opponent, get lots of card draw, grind them out, and then use Proliferate creatures to maybe get a lot of value. So we'll see how this goes. This deck might suck, but the nice thing is you can change your deck in between rounds if you do think it sucks. So let's give it a try. I do like Karn's Bastion, letting you proliferate freely in the late game, so maybe that'll help us out. Let's give it a shot, see how it goes. All right, we're here in game 1. This looks like a pretty fantastic hand to me. Turn 2 Pollen Bright, turn 3 Dovin, or maybe turn 3 Narset. We'll have to see, and then maybe turn 4 Tamios, although usually you want to save stuff like that for later. But I think this is a very excellent hand. I will be keeping it. Probably play Pollen Bright just as a straight up 2/2 for 2. I think we want to play the island first, because we do have a card in hand that requires 2 blue mana, so it's better to get the blue out now. Cron Triangular. Whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 on Cron Triangular. No problem. Let's get Pollen Bright out there. Gonna go ahead and make it a 2/2. So if he offers this trade, I think I will take it. Because if he's green-white, he's probably got some big boys. I do not want to risk this thing getting huge and out of control. Our deck does not have a ton of removal. But we do have, you know, like Dovin to reduce damage. Hey, Mana Geode. Fine by me. He's going to be ramping into big boys, maybe. Keeping the card on top is a little bit scary. Means it's probably something good. Law Rune is not a huge deal here because we have Planeswalkers, which cannot be tapped like that. So the thing is, if we play Narset, and then we tick her down, he's going to tap this, swing in for maybe 3, and then she dies, which is not really where we want to be. Guess we'll play land. I mean, playing Dovin, the thing is playing Dovin right now just doesn't do anything. So, like, we can stop this damage, but who cares? The damage isn't going to go anywhere. I think we kind of have to play Narset. Oh, wow. That's money. That's a pretty good draw right there. So this is probably going to get tapped down, which is not great. But we can start getting our proliferate triggers out, and we'll be fine. If we draw another land, we can do Merfolk into Pollen Bright, which is a pretty insane play. Get 3 +1/+1 counters, so we'll give that a shot. He's got 5 mana open with the mana geode, so little bit scary that he's going to tap this, play something huge, and then kill Narset. That's kind of worst case scenario, but she did already draw us a card, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, so he's going to buff that, tap this, kill this. Not really what we want to see, but again, it's not the end of the world. Alright, we got there with the land. Unfortunately, we don't have enough green mana to play both of these. So maybe we'll just play Thunder Drake instead. Wow, the music is getting so dramatic right now. Okay, so we kind of want to keep drawing land here. So we can play Dovin and Merfolk, or Dovin and Pollen Bright, something like that. Which will then put a +1/+1 on Thunder Drake. He gets buffed when you cast 2 spells in 1 turn, so that's what we're looking for. The opponent is getting low on cards, so our sort of grind the opponent out plan, I think, is kind of coming together. Hopefully, as long as we don't just die. He does have 1 mana up, thanks to the Geode, so we can tap this down if he really cares to. And he's going to. But I feel like we're doing okay here. Oh, not drawing land is pretty tough. If we scry 2, draw 2, we could draw a land, but then we play the land and we don't get anything, so I don't know, maybe we have to, though. It would just be so backbreaking if we don't draw another land next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Wow. Well, we need the green land first and foremost. We want Karn's Bastion, but we don't really want it yet. So I think that this is fine. Next turn we draw, or I guess we draw this now, right? Play the land. Pass turn, we're going to take 5 again, but hopefully we can stabilize here. Just kind of trying to not die here. Let's see if we are able to do that. Commence the endgame is just crazy. Wow. With so many cards in hand, this card's actually nutso. Because we're going to draw into 6 next turn. So maybe we want to do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he does. I don't think... Does he have another play? Please don't continue to buff your Crunch Wrangler. Okay, not a huge deal. Okay, so we're at 6. What are we going to do with all that mana? I think we kind of have to play Dovin this turn. I mean, we have the option to leave, commence the endgame up. We draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll create a 7/7, which is insane, and we can use that to block the Crunch Wrangler. Is that just too big of a play to not make? I don't know. I kind of like this. Well, but playing out our hand while we have commenced the endgame feels bad. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for the big blowout play. We'll see how this goes. So, he knows that we have this. So, he's probably not going to attack with the Kron Triangler. Vivian's Grizzly. That's generally fine. I mean, this is going to give him some card advantage, which is not what we want, but we have just so many cards in hand. Maybe he won't get it. Maybe he won't understand. We'll be casting this at the end of his turn either way, so... Okay, he's tapping it down, which is good. Go ahead, attack with the crunch. What's the worst that could happen? He's attacking with the bully. I mean, we have to. And we know his hand's empty, so he can't have, like, Vraska's finisher or anything. Oh my god, we can get that back. Wait, why can't I block? Oh, Menace. My bad. Oops. Forgot about that. Okay. Wow, Roalesque. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Alright, well, big things are happening here. Okay, so 1, 2, 5, 7. 7 mana. So we could do Dovin, Merfolk, Pollenbright. That seems like a pretty good play to me.
Whatever your plans.
Go ahead and block this.
Looking to elevate yourself. Perhaps a pair of stilts?
Yeah, this is what we want. We'll put the counter on itself. And then we'll proliferate. This card advantage is really, really paying off right now. We just need to not die. Yeah, everything, all 4 of these are going to get an additional counter. So, huge turn. There is no point to attacking, really, because the thing is, he can just block with the Kron Triangler. The Kron Triangler can't deal damage, but he's also immune to damage. So, he can block the 8/8 for free. No downside to blocking it. So, no attacks. I mean, we could double attack to get in for 3, but I just don't think that makes sense. Man, if we could get this to proliferate and then proliferate again, I mean, that's just insane. What does this do? Okay, yeah, you can draw a card for 4 mana, basically. Wow. Oh my god, proliferate. 5 and 9, so we can't do both of those. 1, 2, we still have 7 mana. I mean, we could just proliferate with this. 4 mana. Yeah, I mean, we could do something like... Oh, we can proliferate with this, too. We have so much damn proliferation. Okay, I kind of want to get the Croc out. So what's the other play? Croc plus Nissa's Triumph. That sounds pretty good to me. So we'll prevent damage from that again. He's probably going to tap down my flyer. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, we can't do Croc plus Nissa's Triumph. We don't have the right kind of mana. So what are we gonna do? Just Croc? I really want to get the Croc out because then Roalesque, I can put 2 counters on the Croc. What else could we do? 4, 5, 6, 7. We could Bloom Hulk into Spellkeeper weird. I kind of want to do Nissa's Triumph this turn, but it's kind of awkward. I could do Nissa's Triumph and proliferate. That's actually sounds fine. Okay, we'll just do the Croc. We gotta do the Croc. I think Nissa's Triumph is too slow. We gotta get the Croc out. Because having this big hexproof boy is gonna be pretty nice. Okay, so he's continuing to not draw cards with Vivian's Grizzly, which is good news. But it's also filtering his deck, so... Oh, God. Johnny, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's buffing the squad. But, I mean, he can't attack, right? My guys are too buff. He can't swing. Another land is very good. So we can do this. And then we have 3 mana. I think we have to take that thing out, but how do we do that without dying? Okay, so we're gonna Dovin the Crunch.
We're studying contrasts. I'm excellent in your... well, not.
Buff the Croc. Play the Spellgorger weird. Or Spellkeeper weird. Okay, and then we got to attack with some stuff. I think we're going to attack like this. I'm not too scared of dying because the 5/4 can't deal damage. So he's going to block the 7/5, or he's going to block the 8/8 with the 5/4. And then maybe he'll double block the Crocodile. That would be good for me. Oh, maybe we don't want to attack with the Druid because he just eats it too easily. I'm not that desperate to kill a Johnny. Because he's just going to be losing creatures here, basically. He has to do something about the Croc, so... Oh, wow. That's pretty sick, actually. And no cards in hand, so we know he has no combat tricks here. Nice 2-for-1 with the Croc. Yeah, I mean, the +1/+1 counters, they're not that bad for us, really. Let's proliferate.
So stop trying.
Probably end of his turn, we're going to sack the weird. Because then we can use it as a blocker. Alright, what you gonna tap down? Flyer again, I assume. Fine by me. So yeah, we would need 5 mana to proliferate here, so we are definitely gonna use our mana for the Spellkeeper weird. I mean, we may as well send this at his face, right? Well, on the other hand, we may as well just not attack with this. Because it's going to get blocked by the 6/5. There's pretty much no reason to attack with this. As far as I can tell. Because he'll just block it for free with the 6/5, so... And we don't really want to attack with our little guys because they'll just get eaten, so... Let's just do this. If he's got something, he's got something. If he's got some kind of removal. Oh, that is very rough. Very, very rough. I wish we could proliferate somehow, but... Can we? No. We can't, like... No. Not gonna happen. Okay, well, a Johnny living another turn is not the end of the world. Because all he does is get 3 life. It's not the end of the world. And getting back commence the endgame, like, that's just, like, another game-winning card. Whoa! Challenger Troll! That's scary. Well, we can't play Wolf because we need 2 mana up. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Cron Triangler just keeps getting bigger, but he still can't deal any damage. Okay, War Screecher. Slightly scary. If I were this guy, I think a pretty good plan is actually tap down the 9/9 and then swing with the Grizzly. But we'll see if he thinks of that. Nope, he didn't do it. Skip back, commence the endgame. So he does actually have a blocker in the form of War Screecher. Wow, Callous Dismissal is pretty huge here. What are we going to do? I mean, I actually kind of want to not Dovin right now, because Dovin gives him an easy block for the 9/9. Well, I part of me thinks that we have to Callous Dismissal the bird so we can get in for 4. Part of me feels like I have to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we would have 7 mana left. This amasses, right? Yeah. Oh, right. He could tap it down. Oh, no. That didn't occur to me. Well, I think we have to swing with this. We can give it +4/+4. So if he does like a double block or something, we can make it really big. I deliberately... Oh, he's going to let it through. Okay. I deliberately did not use Dovin because I wanted to make his blocks harder. But now we will use Dovin.
I'm well equipped to deal with nuisances like you.
So now what do we do? Get our lands out of our deck. Are we close to decking? I think the game will definitely be over by the time we deck. So we could proliferate. That seems good, actually. So we need 4 mana. So we can use this, play a forest, and then proliferate in response. So if he attacks with the 4/5 or the 6/5, we can proliferate the 4/4 to make it big. The other nice thing is that bouncing the Screecher makes it so he can't buff his guys this turn. God, he's going to be getting so much value off that Grizzly. It's so scary. Oh, see, he's just drawing cards all day. Oh no, that Pegasus is a nightmare. He can give any of his creatures flying. Oh, absolute nightmare. That's really bad. Oh, that's really, really bad. I need to draw some removal, man. But maybe he'll make a mistake here and attack in. Well, he did. Come on. Okay. We can't mess up our ordering here, so we block. Activate. Yeah. The Gateway Plaza. Okay, how do we not just die here? We're definitely gonna have to Dovin. Man, this thing is such a pain in my butt because he keeps tapping down Roalesk. I kind of just want to cast this now and see what I get. Because he knows what it is, so it's not like I can surprise him. Play a forest. Let's just cast this now. Because maybe we'll get something good. Teferi's Time Twist, I don't think really helps us at all. The only thing we could do is proliferate again. With our Pollen Bright. Alright, he's got a Chumpet. Oh, wow, we could have swung with Roalesk, couldn't we? But I guess I don't want to do that. I want to leave him up as a blocker. But he's going to tap him down anyway. Oh, but we can Time Twist to get around the tap effect, actually. Oh, at the beginning of next end step. No, it doesn't work like that. Wow, he's letting it through, huh? Okay, so we're definitely gonna prevent damage from that.
Defects don't seem to bother you.
So here's the question. What do we do here? How do we not die? Because he's gonna get through with 3, 8. He's gonna get through with 8. Let's see if he taps this at the beginning of next end step. How do we not die here? I honestly feel like we cast Jace's Triumph. Because we need something. We need to draw a win con. I think we're gonna die. He's got 8 damage on the board. Okay, that's not great, but we're not dead yet. The Law Rune Enforcer won him the game, like, so bad. That Law Rune Enforcer is insane. So much residual value from that thing. Because he can tap down Roalesk and then get through with his flyers. So if he draws any form of buff or anything, we're just dead. Well, we're not dead, but he can exile Roalesk, which is very bad for us. Because that doesn't activate its death ability. Maybe he'll be dumb and attack Dovin. See, I don't agree with attacking Dovin at all. So, I feel like this is a mistake on his part, but we'll see. Okay, so that's attacking my face. He needs to attack face with Vivian's Grizzly, too. But maybe he's just scared of me getting lethal. Okay, that's fine. Dovin's not that relevant anymore. Because I'm, like, dead anyway. Okay. I feel like we gotta draw. Because he's... Oh, he can't tap down the 15-15. So 15-15 is swinging. And then he chumps. With the 4-5 probably. And then he gets through for 7 and we die. So we basically need some way of removing the damage from the 7-6. So let's look for it. Hey, a blocker that he can just tap down. Don't really think that helps. We can return Fibblethip to our hand and then draw another card. If only this thing had trample, we would have won already. Okay. So he's gonna let the bear die. We could also just Teferi's Time Twist to draw another card. Oh wait, no, that's at the end step. That doesn't really help. How are we gonna not die here? Because this gets us a blocker, but then he just taps it down. Maybe we do this and see what we draw. Because if we do this, we return Fibblethip, we play Fibblethip, we only have 1 mana, so there's like nothing that 1 mana can do for us. Oh no! I'm so dumb. That's not how that works. Oh no. Guys, this all fell apart. I didn't read all the text. I didn't read all the text. Okay, we're just dead. Let's see if he sees it. A lot of misplays this game. I think maybe if this deck was piloted by a better player, that could have easily been a win. That Pegasus was just insane. And like one of the problems was, so I was just trying to grind him out, but he kept getting so much value out of that Grizzly. Oh, that sucks, man. That's a bummer. I feel like the deck is so good, it was just... his evasion was tough, not enough removal. Alright, let's try again. I'm still confident in the deck. Maybe this whole like grind them out strategy doesn't work if you don't have a lot of removal. Seems obvious, I know. Yeah, that was a tough game. I thought we had it for sure. But there were some big misplays, I think. Okay, well this is not good because we need blue land. And this is Triumph only draws us more green land, so I think we have to mulligan. This is a good hand. I'm fine with this. Oh, especially now. Now we have a turn 2 play, so. It's a slight bummer that we can't play Ashiok with our current hand, but one nice thing is that we can play Jang. And his passive, each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter has add 1 mana of any color. So we can ramp. Oh wow. I'm not actually sure what's better here. I think I like Jiang, although I mean it's just better to use up your mana, right? Do we actually want to use up one of his counters? I guess so, because we have proliferate triggers. We can give him more. We're kind of the aggro right now, so, and this might save the druid from 2 damage removal, which I know there is some in this set. And now if we draw a land, we can play Roalesque. Alright, land. Rip it off the top. Preferably blue land. Booyah! Wow, we got exactly what we wanted. Okay. Do that. Do that. Do that.
We'll do this together.
Wow. That's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful, guys. The ramp, man. Jiang Yangu, he ramps you there. You have haste? No, just trample. When he deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add that much red mana until end of turn. Wow. So what do we do? If we want to play the crocodile, we got to tap something, which is not great. We could play Merfolk Skydiver, try to set up a big proliferate play. First of all, I think we're going to double swing here. I wish we could... Oh, maybe we have to use this on this so that it doesn't die. Oh, or we can Merfolk Skydiver. I mean, the end result is the same, right? We do the Merfolk. We put it on that. We're gonna swing. Fine by me. And I think we pretty much have to... We have to do this. So he is going to activate this ability, which is a little bit scary. He could definitely go off with this, but like we're just killing him, so... And if we draw another land, we can activate Merfolk Skydiver, proliferate, and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, no point blocking. So let's see how huge of a play he gets here. I have not fought against Neheb yet, so it's possible that this effect is going to be huge, or this effect might not be that big. We'll see. We'll see how much he wants to discard. In a deck that's built around this effect, this can be insane, because you play like X cards, like cards that let you play any amount of mana. Okay, he's discarding 3, so he gets 3 red mana. So he is up to 8 mana. Let's see if he drew into removal. Hopefully not. Hopefully we just win this turn. Whoa! Big land, but he cannot attack with it. And we do have flyers. But, big land, huh? Alright, I think we're in good shape, because we have flyers. Untap target permanent, but I don't really care. Wow, this doesn't even use... This doesn't even tap it. So we don't really want to attack with the 6/6, right? Doesn't really make sense. So maybe we don't want to proliferate. Maybe I'm better off just playing the Croc. Because the Croc can block. The Croc can block. And we do have to kind of be careful to not die here. Does he have trample? No, no trample on that, so... It's good news. So it's 7, and we can make it 9 if we proliferate. I think having the blocker is better, because if he has removal for Pollen Bright, we could just die. He could have that red card that steals control of a creature, and we would just die. I mean, that might still kill us, actually. But regardless, I'm trying to just not die here. So hopefully we can do that. Okay, so he's not swinging with... Oh, he is swinging with Neheb. I mean... Do we really want to chump? I think we have to. Because he could have, like, gigantic growth or something. Alright, we got him! Hey, we won one, boys! Wow, the early proliferates. We got huge. We got huge fast. Let's keep going. See how far we can go. All right. Wow. Why are we getting so much green? Nice thing is that we can ramp into word scale. I mean, I think this is fine. Turn 2 Nissas is not like incredible, but we'll have a handful of land and we'll be able to play most things that we draw. Oh, Guild Globe. This is a good card, I think. I'm a big fan. All right, next turn we play Jiang and he does nothing. So the nice thing about this is discard a land. Not only are we drawing land, but we're also filtering the land out of our deck. So we're making it more likely that we draw spells. So that's important. Ah, there's that money right there. We do not want to really play Jiang. Zombie tokens have death touch. Wow, that's pretty scary. Don't really want to play Jiang here. So I'm just gonna use up my turn here. Kind of awkward, but this guy had a slow start, so hopefully we're not gonna get smorked down too badly. If he has a bunch of amass, that's bad. But we do have a bounce spell in our deck. If you bounce a zombie token, it just disappears because it's not a card. So if he kind of goes big on amass... Oh, Jace? Jace? Is he going to mill me? Is he going to self-mill? Oh, he's self-milling. Okay. If he can manage to empty out his deck, he can win the game. Still no plays. Definitely don't want to play Jiang. Alright, next turn we actually get to play Crocodile. I mean, he's getting there, right? He's getting low on cards. We just have to make sure Jace dies. Wow, he's getting there. This is kind of scary. I was hoping to draw an early play here. We might just lose due to a lack of board. But he's not really affecting the board very much is the thing. Wow, we're drawing more land. So he's gonna have to leave up a blocker to stop me from hitting Jace. The nice thing is his plan could spectacularly backfire. Oh wow, Chandra. His plan could backfire. If his deck gets really low on cards and then Jace dies, he just loses. So that's something to consider. Having the flyer will be really good. Don't want to attack into the death touch.
Let's light it up.
He is burning through his library so fast.
How you played.
I mean, we have to hit Jace. It's our only option. Oh! That's bad. That's very bad. We can swing with the 1-1. Oh, wait! Teferi's Time Twist. Teferi's Time Twist is pretty sick here. Do we actually want to do that on this turn? This sounds stupid, but I kind of want to Jiang, put a counter on my Vrolesk, and attack in. Does that sound stupid to you guys? Because he doesn't want to attack.
Mowu's bark is much cuter than his bite.
Man, Chandra is actually more of a threat than Jace. Man, that Death Toucher is actually ruining my day. That's good. This kind of sucks, though. Because now I can't time twist it, but it's fine. Oh, we already played a land? Oh no. Big misplay. I thought I would be able to play another land and then commence the end game. Oh jeez. We're so screwed, boys. That was a pretty big misplay, I think, playing Jiang there.
Sit back and watch it burn.
Always an answer.
Alright, we just gotta get rid of Jace. Might not be possible. Oh my god. I don't think this is gonna be possible, boys. We just lost the board so fast because we didn't draw any early gas. Maybe that keeping that hand might have been a big mistake. Yeah, because how can we possibly get in for damage here? So we have 8. So we can play this. Yeah, he wins if we don't get damage on Jace. Which, I mean, we're probably not gonna.
Mind and body should move in unison. Hone your prowess.
Oh, hey! But we don't have the mana. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, I'll let him go off. I'll let him win. Wow. Okay, go buddy. Activate Jace. Let's see it. Wait, did he mess up?
No problem. Fire control.
He can't draw a card. Oh, okay. Oh, wrecked, boys. Wrecked. That was sad stuff. All right. Let's keep trying. Oh my gosh. Our hand was just so bad and we didn't draw to make it better. That's what I get for keeping that hand. That was definitely a mistake. We have a lot of 2-drops, so we need to actually get them. Okay. Oh, another pretty crappy hand here. I mean, okay, we can Nissa's Triumph to draw land, and unlike last time, we actually have proactive plays, so I'm generally okay with this. Especially now. Okay, another Crunch Wrangler. Because now we can just straight up play Narset. I mean, I probably don't want to because it dies to the creatures. Well, okay, let's play Dovin. This might... He also... It looks like he missed a land drop, so that's good. The other thing is this might slow him down. Artifact instant and sorcery spells your opponent's cast cost 1 more to cast, so this could slow him down and really mess him up, so... Okay, he got the land. Does he have a play? No play yet. Wow, big draws. We're really drawing everything we need here. Narset. Wow, this is pretty nice. Get your loyalty counters back on a Planeswalker. I think I underestimated this card a lot. So this is kind of what I was mentioning where when combined with other Planeswalkers, Dovin actually becomes pretty crazy. So no draw off that -2, which is annoying, but hey, he can't draw more than 1 card per turn for what that's worth. So probably what I want to do here is -2 this and then bounce it with Rescuer Sphinx. That's what I'm thinking. That's a big value play.
I have just the trick for this.
Well, well, well. Do we actually want Ashiok here? I kind of do. I don't know, like... Multiple Planeswalker synergy, and this guy legitimately can deck your opponent. I kind of like playing Ashiok here instead of the Sphinx even.
Looking to elevate yourself?
I don't know, maybe Sphinx is better.
Perhaps a pair of stilts.
No, I'm gonna be a little greedy here and play Ashiok. We're super friends now. All right, get those cards out of your hand or out of your deck.
Whatever. Figure it out.
Cause like really, like exiling, 20 cards. That's a lot of cards. You can legitimately deck the opponent with this. Okay, well he killed Dovin,
Go ahead and gloat.
which is annoying, but not the end of the world. So Rescuer Sphinx is going to be a 3/3. Oh wow, Roalesque, but we can't afford it. So we're going to bounce Narset here. And now we have a blocker for the Crunch. So now we can continue decking this guy. In case you are unfamiliar with Magic, guys, if your deck is empty and you have to draw a card, you instantly lose the game. That's different from Hearthstone. In Hearthstone, if your deck is empty, you take 1 damage when you draw, and then the next draw you take 2 damage, and so on and so forth. Oh wow. So he's going to kill Ashiok. So there goes that strat. The question is, how are we going to block here? Or do we just let it through? I feel like we may as well let it through, right? Because then we can Roalesque and buff our guy, assuming we draw land. Or, I mean, we can Bloom Hulk too. I think it's better to not block. There's no point in blocking, really, because these are both unfavorable trades. Okay, well, the deck strat is dead. For what that's worth. We could do Nissa's Triumph into Pollen Bright. I don't hate that. Because we really got to get lands in our hand, man. Plus this, again, this filters our draws, so... Don't really want to play Narset because it's just going to die. We could do the Wolf, too. The Wolf actually might be better than Pollen Bright. Well, I don't know. What I like about Pollen Bright is this gives us good blocks. Because 1-1 blocks the 4-1, 4-4 blocks the 3-2. I think that makes a lot of sense. The Wolf, it's not as good. So I'm just going to do this and proliferate. Or I guess it's the same thing, right? Same end result. No attacks. So now he can't double attack. He'll probably just attack with Goblin Assault, and that's not that bad. Goblin Assault is pretty good, actually, I think. A lot of people think this card's bad, but I like it. Like, against Planeswalkers, kind of like you just saw, it creates uncomfortable situations. So, if he double swings here, that's a little bit scary, because now he's going to put the counters on the Croc. I mean, yeah. Alright, he put the counters on the Croc. Play this Forest, because he already knows we have that, so... Well, proliferate. I like Bloom Hulk because it blocks the Croc so effectively. And if we really want, we can do something tricky with like Bloom Hulk into Time Twist. I think that this play makes the most sense. There's definitely a question of if we should attack with the 6-5. That's a lot of damage, but if he has Proliferate, I would kind of be screwed, so... We're going to keep the 6-5 up, I think, because we're going to win with value if we can stay alive. At least I hope so. Okay, when it enters the battlefield, they gain trample, so this gets a +1/+1, which is not that bad. Because he might go into a bad attack here, thinking that I don't want to block the 5-4 with the 6-5. Excellent. That's great news. So now we do this. Oh, no, not that. Oh, it's a sorcery! Ah, I thought that was instant speed. Oops. Well. I mean... Honestly, fine, right? I would rather... I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this, right? We're just gonna outvalue him. I think it makes sense to do like this. Alright, no tricks, please. Woo! Okay. So now we save this. This worked out okay. Because we don't take this damage. He's already blocked, so... What? Oh, he has trample. Ah! I'm so dumb. We do take the damage because he has trample. Guys, don't be like me. What makes the most sense here? Roalesk. Roalesk into Fibblethip. If only I could get a counter on Roalesk somehow. Let's see what we get with Fibblethip. Oh, wait, no, we can't do that. Oh, wait, no, we can. We can. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Interesting. This does change things. do wolf into merfolk. No, I think this is just better. This is more stats. Double block the croc. I kind of want to get this guy out, so maybe we can get the double trigger. Alright, let's not die. Let's go ahead and not die. Pretty please. That Samus sprint was pretty bad. But I don't know. We have a really big boy now. Okay, now they have double trample. Doesn't really do anything. Okay, good news. So what's the plan here? Narset, Skydiver, Wolf? That works, right? Wolf, then Skydiver, I guess.
My prowess is unmatched. Keep an open mind.
Oh, Jiang Yu! That changes things big time. Much better. Put it on that.
I will help you through this.
Or we could just contentious plan here, but I kind of like this better. This is whenever he becomes the target of a spell, so we can't target him with that. Oh, wow, we could actually contentious plan if we tapped our guys, but obviously we don't want to do that. I don't think we want to swing for 5 either. That opens us up to some pretty scary attacks, considering everything has trample. Oh no, only till end of turn do they have trample. So we could chump the 6/4 with the 1/1 and not be dead. But I still think it's better. Like, our board is gonna spiral here with these planeswalkers, I think. Okay, fine. Card doesn't do much. Okay, that's not that bad. So I'm thinking we'd play Wolf, we Jiang Yu to get a counter on it, then we proliferate. Oh, wow. Never mind. I guess we're gonna do this either way, right? Oh. That's quite good. But the thing is, like, what do we want to return? I think the card draw might be better. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep this just in case something bad happens. So I'm thinking of doing an attack here, because after we play Commence the Endgame, we are going to have 5 in hand, right? So we're definitely playing this first. Yes, all of them. Play a land, because why not? And I think the question is, how many things do we attack with? So if we attack with 2, he swings with everything, chump that, block this with our 5, and then we take 6 and die. So I don't think we can attack with both. So I think we'll attack with the 6, I guess. No, we'll attack with the 9/9, because it's more damage. Basically, the reason I want to attack here is I want to trick him into attacking. Because he thinks I don't have enough blockers. But I'm going to have a secret blocker caused by Commence the Endgame. I'm dumb and I didn't use this trigger. So I guess let's do this now.
Be your best self.
Okay. Don't kill me, please. Don't have some secret removal that kills me. Pretty please. If he targets Fibblethip with anything, he goes away, but we'll still have two... Oh, we'll still die, won't we? If he targets Fibblethip with anything, I think we die. Okay, great. Great, not a spell. Can't target Fibblethip with that. Swing. Swing! Swing! Hey, batter. Swing. I wish you would. I wish you would swing. Because he thinks he has lethal, right? He's doing the math. He has lethal on board. But the problem is I have a secret blocker. Oh, yeah, this is going to be juicy. So we have to do this now. We cannot forget to do this now. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. It's a 4-4. Okay, so the 4-4... I can't count, boys. So the 4-4 blocks the 6-4. That's no good. Uh-oh. Are we dead? We're not technically dead. We're down to 2. Kind of a big mistake here. I wanted to have 5 so I could block the 5-4, but I did the math wrong. You guys are probably shouting at your screens. Alright, we're down to 2. But we might be able to swing for lethal here. Oh yeah, callous dismissal and then lethal. It's a good thing we decided to draw that callous dismissal, am I right, guys? Okay! Misplaced city, but hey, we got the W. Okay. 2-2, guys. 2-2. I know I didn't give like a primer of my background in Magic. I've only been playing Magic for about a year. I started playing Magic when the Ravnica, or not Ravnica, when the Dominaria expansion came out. All my friends were like, yo, Dominaria, this is like the best set, perhaps in years for Magic. Now's the time to get into it. So I did, and I got pretty hooked. Previous to this, I was a big fan of Hearthstone, but Magic Arena has really killed my interest in Hearthstone. I just find this game a lot more fun. So this is a pretty good hand. We don't have double green for Nissa's Triumph, but I mean, we have plays. We can't play Ashiok either, but I don't know. I just think this is good enough. This is worth keeping. We might draw into a green. So if we draw into green, we're definitely doing Nissa's Triumph. So that's why I played the Forest first. Oh, wow. This is a cute card. 1/1 Menace. Sacrifice another creature. Put 2+. That's an interesting card. Do you really think he's going to be that aggressive? Because the thing is, we can bounce on reaction. If he sacrifices another creature to buff this, we just bounce it. And then he wasted a creature. Well, there's blue. We can play Ashiok, but do we really want to? Kind of want to play Dovin. I know it seems stupid to use one of Dovin's counters on a 1/1, but like... Once again, like we're getting a lot of value with the double planeswalker thing. Well, we could hold Karn's Bastion to surprise him later. I think it's better to do it like this. Or should we just play Thunderdrake? Why am I in such a hurry to get Ashiok out? Thunderdrake, I think, makes more sense, because then if we draw into green, we can do Nissa's Triumph into Ashiok, and we'll be great. Because our Thunderdrake will get buffed. I think this makes more sense. Because we don't waste any mana this turn, and we have the possibility to buff this guy. So I like that generally. Well, didn't quite work out the way I wanted. I mean, we could bounce this for like no reason, but I think we'll just play Ashiok. Maybe, well, no, never mind. We'll just do this.
Terror and horror are the ingredients of the perfect meal.
What a creep! I mean, it's so pointless to play this spell just to put a +1/+1 counter on that, so. I know this feels like such a low value Dovin. All he's doing is freezing a 1/1, but I'm hoping that he'll pay off both with his passive and by protecting Ashiok. We'll see. I really want to draw green mana. That would make my life really nice. Ooh, Lazotep Behemoth. So the nice thing is here... Oh, wow, great draw. This is a perfect draw. So the nice thing here is... we're gonna target this with Dovin.
Boxes are made to be thought out.
And then he might honestly go ham and sacrifice this guy so he can swing with the 3/3. In which case, we'll Callous Dismissal it and we'll feel great. It's not quite a 2-for-1, but it's a strong tempo play. Oh wow, Time Twist. Pretty sweet. But he knows that it's Time Twist, so that makes it less good, but... no reason to not attack, because we can't block the Menace anyway. In case you guys don't know, Menace means must be blocked by 2+ creatures. So you can't block... Okay, so he's gonna swing. The question is, do we bounce it? Oh, we can't bounce it. That's sorcery speed. I always forget that. Okay, well, we'll do this. Getting extra turns out of this Time Twist is going to be nice. Or out of Dovin. He might have instant speed removal for this. Oh, okay. Not a huge deal. Because, like, you see how much value we're getting from Dovin? He's just protecting our planeswalkers, like, really spiraling. And now he's got all his damn counters back. Good lord. This guy's strong. I guess we do Nissa first. Nothing. There's all those forests. There went all those forests that we wanted. Okay, get that out of here.
I leave. This has been a nightmare.
I mean, we have to do this, right? So, it's not that crazy of an idea to hit the cat with this. It's not that crazy because the crocodile can trade with the behemoth. The crocodile can't block the cat. The question is basically how much do I value one loyalty on these guys? Versus how much do I value the croc? What's in exile? Oh, Thunder Drake got exiled. I think we're gonna do it to the behemoth, I guess. I'm still kind of hoping that he's gonna kill a creature with his Dreadmalkin and then I'll return it. Let's see who he attacks. I think it makes the most sense to attack... Oh, okay. Dovin. Giant growth. Okay, Dovin's dead. We made very sure of that. But he's already gotten his value, really. Because he protected my planeswalkers long enough for them to, long enough to get it done. So we have to do this, really, right? We could also activate this and then use Narset again. But maybe he'll just ignore Narset now. So this brings back instant or sorcery. Yeah, he might just ignore Narset. Wait, did I think that... Oh yeah, no, I could tap this. Wait, did I play a land this turn? I did. I played a forest, right? So there's no way for me to Nissa's Triumph and proliferate. I'm kind of... Okay. We're doing this. The filtering is just pretty important. And then we are kind of... Well, we could dismissal here. Okay, we'll do the weird. We're kind of hoping that he ignores my walkers. That would be ideal. He just assumes that they're low enough that they're not that relevant. Oh, attacking Ashiok with the cat would be smart. Yeah. I think we'll let Ashiok die. And we'll get a clean bite on the cat. Although he could sack and then eat the croc. But that's fine. That's kind of a 2-for-1. I would accept that. Yeah, because he would have to sack something good.
I'll return.
Wow, so... Oh, he's drawn a card, too. Oh, no, he can't draw more than one card per turn, thanks to Narset. Okay. Well, we are kind of within the possibility of, decking him. I kind of want to Callous Dismissal the Tidebearer. So we would do this. Let's do this first, okay? Proliferate. Then we'll activate her. She has done a great job. Wow, nothing, huh? That kind of sucks. But I'm going to dismiss the Tidebearer. And then no attacks. Oh, maybe we should have attacked with the weird. But now the thing is, if he replays it, he draws a card and he gets himself closer to decking. Okay. Fine by me. Ooh, Jiang. Coming through in the clutch.
It's nice to meet you. We'll do this together.
No need to proliferate right now. We'll save it. Let's see if he attacks Jiang here. Oh, Spark Harvest. Well, we may as well sack it, right? I think we need Callous Dismissal so that we don't die. Return the Tidebearer again. Man, if we could have just got one more trigger on our mill planeswalker guy. What is happening? Okay, I don't really care about Jiang, so I'll just protect myself from the damage. We really need that draw 3 amass card. That's what we're really looking for. Oh, that's good too. So we have to do this. The question is, do we actually want to return this? I don't think we do. I need to chump. I need to chump block. We're just in survival mode, boys. Gotta survive till his deck runs out. See if he has a big combat trick. No combat trick. Drawn more cards. That's what I want. Oh god, okay. This is pretty scary. We need that. Oh god, we're dead. Oh, we're just dead. No. Guys, if we had gotten one more tick of Ashiok off, we legitimately would have won. His deck would be empty right now. Because it mills 4. Oh, brutal. I thought we had that one, man. Well, guys, as you can see, I am not the greatest at this game. You know, we're just having fun here. But 2 wins, not the worst. It could have been worse. Definitely kind of an unfocused deck, I think, and not piloted very well, but we got 3 packs. Let's crack them open and see what we got. We're looking for mythics here, boys. What's our rare gonna be? Finale of Glory. That is a mythic. Interesting card. I don't really know what decks that would be good in, but it's interesting. The Elder Spell. Destroy any number of planewalkers. Good sideboard piece, I think, against Super Friends multi-planeswalker style decks. Oh, Nissa. I love Nissa. Another cool planeswalker. So, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I wish I could have done a little bit better in that sealed for you guys, but it is what it is. I tried my best, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Once again, there's going to be lots more Jam Casual content coming soon. I've just been so busy, haven't been able to do much of it, but channel's not going anywhere, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.